Hello everyone, it's Ashley. How are you? How's the week been? We are here to do the weekly love quickies. We're actually going to do a little bit different this week. We're going to go Aries all the way to Pisces. And I will put those timestamps down below in the description box. Excuse me. Now those timestamps don't function until after the video has already finished premiering, so heads up on that. If you want to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, those are the signs I recommend. In case your sun sign, for example, doesn't resonate. Now before we get started here, we're going to do a card for you, a card for your person. And then what's going on for you this week as a couple. Now, if you are single, you could see the card for your person as the next person that you will potentially have a romantic involvement with. So this is for singles, couples, people that are seeking. Take it as it resonates. Also, we actually have some really lovely energies this weekend. If you don't follow me on Instagram, the link for that is down below. But I did a post today, and it's all sorts of lovey-dovey energy as the sun makes a trine to Neptune. And then the Pisces moon all day is making some really nice connections to all of our personal planets in Scorpio and Capricorn. So, and that's the transiting planets. So it could be quite a lovely weekend when it comes to love, family, relationships, or, you know, even if you're single. But check that post out if you don't already follow me on Instagram. Now, next week we do have the first eclipse, so it could really throw things for a loop. An update on that. All the signs are done except for Earth signs, so I do apologize, Earth signs. I will get those out ASAP. It's been kind of a crazy week. So let's get started. We're going to look at Aries and go from there. So let me know down in the description box what you think. Leave me a comment. Alright, could be dealing with an air sign here, Aries, for sure. Let's get a couple of oracle cards. We have a rebirth is assured, and I know that I crossed the line with you. So I do feel like your person, whoever you're dealing with here, is definitely seeing some things more clearly with their being in the Queen of Swords energy. And please remember to swap this if it does not apply and you feel like the roles are reversed here. Could certainly be some Aquarian showing up for you. We also have some water energy here. But I think you're kind of in this mode of wanting a new beginning, something that's based in truth here. And I think you are looking for that rebirth energy. I do see the two of you coming back together and perhaps having some reconciliation this week. Maybe even going, you know, and spending some time with some mutual friends. Dating, you know, kind of maybe even starting over, I want to say, especially if this is someone that you have been in a long-term relationship with in the past. This kind of feels like a new clean slate beginning here. I do kind of, with this bat spirit showing up, you know, in some of my tarot decks, the bat is the representation of the Hanged Man, you know, since bats hang upside down. And I do feel like somebody here is definitely getting a new perspective on some things. It could very well be that this person is typically more in their emotional side, and they are kind of setting those emotions to the side so that they can see things from a more logical standpoint. Now that may not be the case for everyone. We definitely have the Star, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, so a lot of air energy here. But with the Star showing up, I do feel like this is something that can be healed if the two of you have been in some kind of rift. So, and I do feel like this person is more likely at this juncture to speak the truth, own up to some things. This weekend's a really good time for some open-hearted conversations and apologies. So keep that in mind. And I think that if something to be aware of for yourself here, Aries, is that with you being in this Ace of Swords energy, you could very, very easily come through in a very cutting, honest and straightforward manner, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but you might want to pay attention to how you use your words, because this could also be kind of an injuring energy here. You know, that sword, it cuts, right? So if your intention is not to harm your partner here, then I would be watchful of that. Now, if this is not someone from your past, I do feel like there is going to be some communication coming in. Someone wanting to go out, celebrate, maybe have a drink, get together in some form or fashion. And it could very well be a destined partnership here. So that's what I've got for Aries. Let's see where Taurus is sitting. Alright. So Taurus starting at 7 minutes 20 seconds. Taurus. We have Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. I also want to say with that, you see the baby bunnies. Now, rabbit represents fertility as well. So if you're not looking to procreate and you're at an age where that is possible, I would be careful of that. We also have I want to. So definitely pay attention to that if you are not looking to make babies at this time, Taurus. Could also have, more than one offer coming in here. Could feel like there's a flood of people coming your direction. Now let's get a card for you, your person, and the energy between you this week. And we have the Ace of Wands. Definitely some passion going on here. Oh my, the Ace of Cups. Love as well. That's quite nice. Let's see. With the energy between you, Eight of Cups. Now, with the Eight of Cups, typically that would be someone that's departing something. I do feel like one of you here is leaving perhaps an ex behind. It could be that one of you, maybe both of you, has just recently cut off from a past relationship. And in deciding to walk away from that, you have found one another here. With the Queen of Swords showing up at the bottom of the deck, I often get ex energy with that. Now it could be that one of your exes was an air sign. Doesn't have to be. But that's what I get here. You can kind of see that this hermit-like figure is gazing up at the moon. So pay attention to right around the eclipse in particular. But I do feel like there's some kind of destined new beginning showing up here. Now, if you're already in a couple, I feel like there's like a renewed sense of passion and love beginning within the relationship. And it could very well be that at some point, either one of you was prepared to walk away from the dynamic, was prepared to walk away from the relationship, or I feel more so that perhaps the two of you have done some exploring together as far as how to kind of bring some more spice back into the relationship and reconnect in a new way. Specifically, if you've been together for some time and you kind of felt like things were beginning to fizzle out as far as the passion goes, it's clearly showing up here. So, looks like a spicy weekend and week ahead here for the Taurus group. I like that. Alright, let's go on to Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, we have the Panther Spirit. It says reclaim your power. And finding out the truth crushed me. Okay, let's see what we have coming through for each of your energies here. What's going on with Gemini and their person? For the week of November 12th. We have such high winds today, it is crazy. It's like rattling the whole house. We have the Eight of Cups. So for me, that is your energy, Gemini. And we have the Three of Pentacles. And between the two of you, we have the Empress. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups. So I do feel like someone here maybe came to some conclusions or found the truth out about something here, obviously, and decided they were going to walk away. And I do feel like this could be your energy here, Gemini, where you're attempting to, you know, step back into your power. I do feel like something that came up about your partner here, maybe it's something they did or said, could have been that they were making you an option here with this Seven of Cups. There was some kind of confusion introduced here, and I think you figured out what was going on. And I think your intention here is to walk away from this person and birth something new for yourself with this Empress showing up. Now, you could certainly be dealing with a water sign or a Taurus Libra in particular, some earth here. I do feel like your person wants to work together and get through this. I don't know that you're all that interested in that, however. I do feel like there's, either way you go, I do feel like there's growth potential with the Empress showing up here. You may be a mother to this person's children. Take that as it resonates. But it could be that you've decided to walk away here. But like I was saying, I do feel like there's growth potential either way. If you decide to move on here and kind of go into this reclaiming your own power and moving away from this kind of confusing energy here, I feel like you're going to see growth and prosperity up ahead. Should you choose to work with this person, I do feel like there is growth potential there as well, but obviously that's going to be a challenging road, specifically if they did something here to break your trust. So That's what I'm getting for Gemini. Let's see what we got going on for Cancer this week. So Cancer, love messages for you for the week of the 12th. We get Porcupine Spirit. It says time for a beginner's mind. So you may be going out and dating, finding someone new. And I wish I could take back my words. So this could also be kind of just trying to take a fresh look at a situation here. Where there may have been some conflict, some harsh words exchanged. Let's get a card for you, your person, and then your energy together. What do we got for Cancer and their person? Cancer, you're sitting in the Seven of Wands energy, feeling a bit defensive here, or standing up for yourself is what I want to say. I kind of feel like there's something that's been going on between you and this person where I almost want to say you found the hill that you're prepared to die on. Like there's something that's come up between the two of you or within you where there's something very important that you're standing up for here. Something you've decided is like non-negotiable for you. With your person, we have the Page of Cups. So I do feel like there's an apology coming in here this week from your person. Specifically, the Page of Cups to me can be apology energy, but I wish I could take back my words. There may have been something this person said or didn't say even, I want to say, for some of you that there's some regret about here. Now, the energy between the two of you is the Queen of Pentacles. So you could definitely be dealing with a fire sign, water sign, or specifically a Capricorn here, Cancer. Bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. So I do kind of get the feeling that this person is definitely trying to manifest you back if you're in a situation where you walked away to go towards something new. I mean, when we think of the porcupine, it's quite a gentle creature until it feels threatened. And Cancer, that can often be your crab energy as well. The symbol of the crab, you know, is just kind of doing its own thing, but if you approach it in the wrong way, you get the pinchers, right? So I do feel like this is probably a longer term relationship here. You may have been married to this person. You might be married to this person. That might not apply to all of you, but that Queen of Pentacles energy is something like stable, long term. And I think you've put in a lot of your time, energy, and effort into this. Now, something that you may feel like you're not getting from this person is a commitment. So I do see them coming in here though and trying to offer you a small indication of their apology, that kind of thing. It could also feel like this person has maybe attempted to be a bit manipulative in the past with the Magician showing up. Could also be some Gemini, Virgo coming in there as well. So definitely some Earth showing up here for you, Cancer. If this is new, if this is a new person, either you have strong placements in Capricorn or they do. This could even be someone in a position of power here, like a boss kind of energy. It may not be your boss, but it could be someone that is very successful in their career. And I feel like they might come forward with an offer to, hey, let's go on a date. They express their interest in you, but I do feel like your guard is up there. And so I feel like that in that case, this porcupine spirit, where it says time for a beginner's mind, is maybe a reminder to you to, you know, not have that guard up so much that you push away good potential opportunities here. And obviously rely on your own intuition, Cancer. You got plenty of that. So let's move on to Leo and see what is going on for Leo this week. What's going on for Leo in love the week of November 12th? The Eight of Swords, the Three of Swords. Make sure those are on camera. And the Hanged Man. We also have time to let go. And I left when I saw you with someone. So I feel like this isn't looking so great there, Leo. Could be dealing with another air sign, or excuse me, another air sign. You're a fire sign. Could be dealing with a fire sign, a Capricorn or a Pisces here. I do feel like this situation is getting released. I feel like this person is heartbroken and has potentially kind of seen things a little bit differently here. Could be that this person was waiting for you and perhaps you've had some interest in other areas, right? We do have you in this Eight of Swords energy, so kind of mentally stuck, which could be why this person was kind of in this waiting energy. I do feel like there's perhaps some aspects of this dynamic that are toxic or have been in the past. And that could be why you're kind of in this mental lock here. So it does feel like someone here is releasing this. That could be you, Leo, or your person. But it does look like both of you are in some kind of pain here. Now this person may recognize that you've been seeing other people. So perhaps you're not in a committed dynamic with this person. Or perhaps you're feeling stuck because you feel like this person found someone else. We have this Three of Swords energy just sitting under that card of I left when I saw you with someone. So there's definitely some third-party energy showing up here. And that could be having an impact, obviously, especially if one of you has found out about it. Time to let go. So I do feel like this is coming to a close, something that needs to be cut out and released here. And I feel like part of it is because there's been kind of a shift in perception here, for you, for them. And it's just kind of been in this limbo kind of energy. So that's what I'm getting there, Leo. So let's move on to Virgo. Oh my. So Virgo, 24 minutes. We'll call it 25. What's going on for Virgo and their person for the week of the 12th? Grab the card here. There we go. We have Cow Spirit, Miracles Are Endless. That's quite a lovely card. And we have I Knew Exactly What I Was Doing. You're sitting in the Two of Swords. Your person is in the Three of Wands. And the energy between you is the Eight of Pentacles. So certainly one or both of you are doing some work on the self and ready to work together. This could be a decision you're having a hard time with, and it could very well be because your person was maybe up to something here. It could actually feel like a miracle that this even worked out. But we do have that Wheel of Fortune coming in here as well, so that could be a fated shift that's taking place here. You might know this person from a distance with that Three of Wands energy there. They may live at a distance from you. So I do feel like there's this like shift, unexpected shift coming in. And I do feel like things are going to progress between you and this person. Could be a fixed sign energy. So Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. We also have some air, some fire, and some earth showing up here. Definitely some Taurus vibes coming off of that Cow Spirit, of course, with Taurus being the bull. So I do feel like there's some chances of building something stable here for sure. But I do feel like there's going to need to be some kind of creativity brought into the situation here. You might have to approach it from a direction that's very different than what you've experienced in relationships in the past. But I do feel like this person made a conscious decision about something here, and it could be that you're faced with a choice on whether to be with this person or not, and I don't think that you're ready to quite look at it with this Two of Swords energy. Could be commitment. We have King of Pentacles, King of Swords showing up here, but I do feel like there's some truth coming through. And definitely some potential for stability as well. Definitely some strong Taurus with that King of Pentacles there showing up. So I do feel like there's a big shift coming in. And perhaps you don't see that coming yet. So see what that Taurus eclipse brings in for you, Virgo. I know that in your mid-month reading was a bit of a challenging reading there, and I think it was focused on a relationship dynamic, so might check that out. I don't quite recall what it said, but I do know it was a kind of a difficult reading as far as the energy goes. So let's move on to Libra and see what's going on for Libra for the week of the 12th. Oh, we got the Lion Spirit showing up in reverse there. Generous of spirit, could definitely be dealing with a Leo. And we will be together again. for Libra. So for you, Libra, we're getting the Six of Cups. For your person, the Ten of Wands. And together we have the Page of Cups. So definitely some healing, loving energy here. I do feel like perhaps there's been something going on with your person here. There may have been an ending in this dynamic. Your person may have ended it. With that, we will be together again in the Ten of Wands as their energy. They may have decided to close this off. Could be dealing with an Aries, the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like this kind of more healing energy this weekend is ripe for some apologies. Perhaps just some communication that helps to kind of clear the air about some things here. I mean, you're sitting in this energy of kind of nostalgia and looking back at, you know, the good times that you've had together with this person. Definitely a soulmate connection as far as you're concerned. And I think that with that Lion having shown up in the reverse when it first came out, it is a 37, which is a 10, so there was an ending here. And I think perhaps it could have been because your person didn't want to give something. Maybe it was their time, maybe it's their energy. It could be that they're very work focused here, and so they didn't feel like they had enough time to contribute to the relationship. Or perhaps they just weren't opening up about something, because that Emperor energy can kind of be a little bit cold-shouldered. He's very business focused, to the point, and while he is certainly capable of tapping into his emotions, he can choose when he doesn't want to, right? So I do feel like there is definitely a split that's happened here, but I feel like your person even feels that there's a potential for this to go somewhere in the future, and I do think that there could be some very healing conversations going on this week between the two of you. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. So Scorpio, we have love is all around with the Nightingale spirit, and my life is not as together as it seems, showing up. Hang on just a second. Okay, let's use this deck for Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio and the person they are thinking about here? Okay, those cards wanted to pop out. We'll have a look at that. Oh my, okay. Scorpio's getting all kinds of stuff here. Okay, some guarded energy. Let's just cut the deck and see. Set those aside. We can get them on camera here. Definitely some guarded energy going on here. Could very well be that someone here is very focused on their money. But I also am feeling like somebody might want to come back in here. It's definitely feeling like someone from the past that things ended with at the time. And I feel like perhaps this person kind of puts on a show. I mean, I'm noticing how the music that's coming from this nightingale sitting on that, I never know the name of those things. I always want to call it a megaphone, and I know that's not what it is. But I kind of feel like this person puts on a show, perhaps. Maybe makes it seem like they're doing better than they actually are. Alright, you're sitting in the Three of Wands. They're sitting in the Nine of Cups. See, there's that kind of almost pompous, very confident outward appearance here. Almost smug, potentially. I feel like what they're trying to show you is that they're just fine without you. And in actuality, that's not the case. It says, my life is not as together as it seems. And then we have the Ace of Swords between the two of you. At the bottom of the deck, we have what's called the Artist. And it's kind of like, to me, what I'm picking up from that, it's like, you know, an artist creates something, draws paintings, you know, that kind of thing. And they can tweak the way something looks so that when people look at it, it looks that way, right? And I feel like that's what's happening here. I feel like this person wants to come back in. It could be that you have moved. You're now at a distance from this person. It does feel like potentially someone from the past. I also feel, though, that perhaps you've been waiting for this person to open up a little bit, because I do feel like someone here is sitting in a lot of guarded energy, Scorpio. So I do feel like there's love here. There's truth coming in. There's communication coming in. There's some kind of breakthrough that is showing up. It might not be a communication that is like, I feel like you're going to get the truth of the situation, but you see how like this hand that's holding out the sword is holding the blade itself. It's not down here on the handle of the sword, and so I almost feel like there's going to be some sort of revelation of the truth, but it might hurt, is what I want to say there. So, very interesting, Scorpio. Somebody trying to hide something from a Scorpio. Good luck. Now, Judgment energy, that is Pluto, so that certainly can be the fact that you're going to be faced with a decision here regarding this person, Scorpio. But I do feel like this is probably someone from the past that at some point things came to an end. And I feel like this person wants you to think that they're okay. But I think maybe they're not so much okay. So that's what I'm getting for Scorpio. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, what do we got? The Canary Spirit, sing your own song. And I want to tell you how I feel. So to me, what I'm feeling from this is perhaps someone here kind of like went off on their own. Was kind of going off on their own to do their own thing. But I'm also feeling like somebody really wants to share some feelings here. So let's get you some tarot and see what this is about. Sagittarius and the person they are thinking of. What's going on in the love department the week of November 12th? So Sagittarius, you're sitting in the Queen of Swords. Your person is coming in as the Emperor. And between the two of you, we have the Two of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands. So I kind of get the feeling, Sagittarius, that you might be a little bit guarded up. And what's really interesting here is I feel like, you know, that Seven of Wands energy, the Queen of Swords, I kind of feel like you're done dealing with this person's lack of emotional communication here. You know, that Emperor can come in, could certainly be an Aries that you're dealing with. He can come in and be very like hard, not emotional, very in control. But I do feel like this person's coming forward to tell you how they really feel, and you're going to have a decision to make here. I do feel like this is something that could be built upon, worked on. It could be that you're just busy focusing on your work at this time, and so you've kind of just had the guard up. You might have actually cut this person out in the past, since you're showing up in the Queen of Swords energy. But you want the real truth, even if the real truth is that this person doesn't have feelings for you. I feel like they do. I feel like they've been hiding them. And so I got some air, some earth, some fire, definitely some Aries energy showing up here. And you can see in this canary spirit, the canary is wearing a crown. So I do feel like it's your person that's coming in that Emperor energy to express themselves. And it could be because you got tired of waiting to hear about it, waiting to have this person open up, and so you were just like, moving on. All right, that's what I'm getting for Sagittarius. Let's move on to Capricorn. So Capricorn, we have the Bobcat spirit. It says life is a mystery. Interesting. We are also getting I lost myself for a little while. Let's see. Get some tarot here. For Capricorn. Whoa. Okay, cards are going crazy. What do we have there? Knight of Cups. Can have a love message coming in here. Let's see. Capricorn, you have the Four of Pentacles. Maybe a little guarded here. Working on your stability. Your person is coming in as the Lovers. And between you, the Emperor. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups. So I do feel like there's some choices here. I feel like this person is maybe coming in, wanting to build something here. You are a little bit guarded. It could be very confusing as to what has even been going on in this dynamic. With life is a mystery and I lost myself for a little while, I do feel like there's been quite a bit of confusion in this dynamic up to this point. And it could be that in your mind, they've had other options. I don't know if that's the case. That may be the case for some of you. I feel like this person has just perhaps been quite indecisive, unsure of themselves, and I do feel like they're trying to step into a more kind of take control and come forward and express how they feel and wanting to build something here with you. Now, I would be careful for some of you. You can see in this depiction of the Emperor, he has got like puppet strings, and he is controlling these figures down here on what looks to be like a large chessboard. So it could be that you're dealing with someone who's a little bit manipulative. So certainly follow your intuition on that. We've got some Aries, Gemini, water, and earth showing up here. Could certainly have some Leo showing up there with that bobcat, you know, being a wild bobcat or wild cat energy there. But I'm feeling that less so, I would say. I do feel like this is a soulmate connection, like a strong connection here. But I also feel like perhaps you've been you want something stable, and this person being kind of wishy-washy has not helped you to feel like they're a stable person to be with. And so I do feel like it would be a good idea to keep your eye out for that in whatever it is that they communicate here, and certainly communicate your needs as well, because it seems that this person, you know, with this Gemini energy, they may not be a Gemini, but Gemini is air energy. They can kind of be up in their head, right? And so it could be that you're looking for something more stable here, something grounded, and you're going to have to decide for yourself if you feel like this person can provide that. So that's what I'm getting for Capricorn. Let's move on to Aquarius. And I think I'll use the same deck. Aquarius. What's going on with Aquarius and their person of interest? Okay, Aquarius. Let me write down your time here. We have you sitting in the Three of Cups. We have your person sitting in the Devil energy. And then the energy between you is the Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck we have the Chariot. So we've got some Cancer, some Capricorn, some Earth, some water showing up here. For your Oracle cards, we have Dog Spirit. Be loyal to what you love. And I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. So I do feel like someone here is moving on. It could be that you're sitting in this energy of wanting to reunite, to reconcile with this person. I do feel like there's a lot of passion between the two of you, with them showing up in the Devil energy. But there's a lot of rejection that's taken place in this dynamic. It could be that this week there is a rejection that comes in with that Chariot. This is energy of someone moving on from this dynamic. And I do feel like there may have been some toxicity in this dynamic with the Devil showing up here, but I'm not really getting like the Devil energy off of this. It's just some strong Capricorn here, definitely some strong passion. You can see that she is dressed in red. And I feel like perhaps over time this wilted, this kind of fell apart. And I do feel like there is love here. I think there's gratitude here. I think that there is this feeling, maybe within both of you, to be loyal to this because it has been a long-term situation here. Now, with you sitting in the Three of Cups, I do think that there's also a possibility here that you're just wanting to get out there on the dating scene and date, not settle down. So take that as it resonates. But I do feel like this week in particular, there could be a departure happening here in this dynamic. And if I didn't mention it here, we have some Cancer showing up. We also have Cancer showing up strongly as this Queen of Cups. So could be that this person even withdrew an offer here with that Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups there. So take that as it resonates. All right, finally we have Pisces. So let's see what's coming through for the fishies for this week. All right, Pisces, we've got the Lizard Spirit. It says, dream the world into being. Ooh, I like that because it's a 38, so it reduces to an 11. And I replay our conversations over and over. Let's see what we get for Pisces. What's going on with Pisces and the person they are thinking of? So Pisces, you're coming in as the Queen of Wands. And definitely some strong manifestation energy here with that Queen of Wands coming in. She's very attractive. She pulls things in. She's one of the queens in Tarot that I see as very magician-like energy. Your person is sitting as the Queen of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a Capricorn here. Or Leo. And then we have the Five of Wands. So bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles. So I feel like things were maybe not quite balanced between the two of you. There was clearly some conflict, and I do feel like there is potentially some conflict coming in this week between the two of you. I feel like part of that, though, is happening because somebody here, we have this dream the world into being, and I replay our conversations over and over. We also have all this manifestation energy showing up in this reading. So keep that in mind. Anything that you think and then supply with some emotion and becomes your focus is going to manifest here. And so that could be showing up as a result of, you know, just some negative thought patterns, that kind of thing. I do feel like your person does this. They may not recognize the fact that they manifest conflict because they they're not sitting in the Queen of Wands energy like you are. I'm also noticing this peacock here on the Queen of Pentacles, which is certainly a sign for abundance, but can also be about, you know, peacocking, which is kind of egoic in nature. So this person may be kind of stuck in their false ego, really trying to like puff themselves up here. So pay attention to potentially some conflict coming in. Now we do have two feminine energies here. I don't feel like that relates to gender, but it could be the case for some of you. So if you are in a same-sex relationship, you know, take that as it resonates. There could also be a situation here where there is another party involved. With the Queen of Wands, that can sometimes be this other woman energy. And then with the Queen of Pentacles, this could be a spouse. So if you're in a situation, perhaps with someone that is already married, and you are in the energy of being the other woman, other man, there's some conflict here. And I do feel like this person probably fantasizes about you, maybe even obsesses a bit, because you are sitting in that Queen of Wands energy. It's very attractive, very passionate, very sexual, when I would say to other people, that is how you appear. So take that as it resonates, kind of spicy. Alright, that's what I've got for you guys for the week of November 12th. Be sure to take advantage of this very nice weekend. It almost kind of feels to me like a reset or reprieve before the eclipse hits next week. So take advantage. Spend some time in water if you can. And remember to check out that Instagram post I was referring to. Link to the Tarot Connections page is down below. And I hope you have a fantastic week. Bye.